Hello, it's Miss Beatty here, and I'm going to show you how to find a fraction of an amount or a shape. Okay, so watch this video and you will be able to do the activity sheets hopefully as independently as possible or with just a little bit of help. You can pause this video at any time to help you or rewind it, okay, or fast forward it if you're finding it just that bit too easy, okay? So stay tuned. You might be thinking, well, I already know how to find a half, I already know how to find a quarter, a fifth, a sixth, so on. We just use our division skills. And you're right, you do. But we are going to be working with what we call non-unit fractions today, where we need to use our division skills and our multiplication skills to work out the answer of finding a fraction of a number, a whole number, or a shape, okay? Here I have a 1 unit fraction, which you're used to using. So it's called a 1 unit fraction because it's got the 1 on the top. 1 is our numerator. Our non-unit fractions, which we are going to be working with today, okay, they are called non-unit fractions because our numerator is more than 1, okay? In this case, our numerator is 3 and our denominator is 4, so this is 3/4, okay? Here is our first example. It is asking you to find 2/3 of 30. 2/3 of 30. So what you have to do first is you have to ask yourself, right, I've got 30, that's my whole number. How many 3's go into 30? You need to divide 30 by your denominator, which is 3. Our denominator is 3, our number on the bottom of the fraction. So you divide by our 3. What is 30 divided by 3? Okay, so 30 divided by 3. Okay, how many 3's go into 30? Well, if you use your 3 times table, you know that 3 times 10 is 30. So 30 divided by 3 is 10. Okay. Then once you get your answer is 10, you need to then multiply this answer by the numerator, our number on the top. So you need to do 10 times 2, which we know is 20. Okay, so 2/3 of 30 is 20. Okay, and what I like to tell myself is divide by the bottom times by the top. Divide by the bottom times by the top. Divide by the bottom times by the top. Okay, let's look at a few more examples. Here I've got 3/5 of 40. So divide by the bottom, the denominator, times by the top. What is 40 divided by 5? How many 5's go into 40? Well, if I do my 5 times table, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It is 8. Okay, so we've divided by the bottom. Now we need to times by the top. 8 times 3, because 3 is our numerator and the number on the top. And if I use my 8 times table or my 3 times table, I would know that the answer is 24. Okay, so 3/5 of 40 is 24 because I've divided our whole number 40, divide by the bottom, times by the top. Okay, one more example. Okay, 7/9 of 81. Right, divide by our denominator, which is our bottom number on the fraction, times by our numerator, which is the top number of our fraction. Right, 81 divided by 9. How many 9's go into 81? Okay, what do we think? The answer is 9 because 9 times 9 is 81. Okay, then I need to times my answer 9 by the 7 because that's our top number, our numerator. Okay, and 9 times 7 is 63. We can use our 7 times table or our 9 times table. Okay, so 7/9 of 81 is 63. That is how you find a fraction of an amount. That's when you're using non-unit fractions, and that's what we're going to look at today. So hopefully that has helped you. Look over these examples again if you need a little bit more help. Remember, divide by the bottom number times by the top number. Right, we'll move on to one more example because your activity sheets also ask you to find non-unit fractions of a shape, okay? So it's asking you here, find 2/3 of this shape. Okay, so how many pieces do you have in total? That's what you need to figure out first, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, there's 9 pieces. So I need to find 2/3 of 9. Right, 2/3, okay, of 9. And remember, it's the exact same method that we've just done for all the other examples. How many 3's go into 9? Okay, 9 divided by 3, okay? Okay, 3 times 3 is 9, so I know my answer is going to be 3, okay? Then I need to times by the top, okay? We've divided by the bottom, now we need to times our answer by the top. What is 3 times 2? Well, the answer would be 6, and you can use your 2 times table or your 3 times table to help you. So I know that 2/3 of 9 is 6, so I need to shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's how I know 2/3 of 9 is 6. Okay, here's one more example for you. Find 3/6 of the shape. Again, we need to calculate the total number of little pieces in our shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I know this is 9, this has to be 9 as well because it is symmetrical. Okay, it's not quite lined up, but it is symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 add 9 is 18. So there's 18 pieces in total. So we are being asked to find 3/6, okay? 3/6 of 18. And that is how, once we get the answer, we will know how many pieces of the shape to shade in. Right. First of all, divide 18 by the number on the bottom. 18 divided by 6. Okay, how many 6s go into 18? Well, if we do our 6 times table to help us, okay, 6, 12, 18. The answer is 3. And our last step, we need to multiply our answer 3 by our numerator, our top number, because we've divided by the bottom, we now need to times by the top. 3 times 3, I know, is 9. So I know I need to actually shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which actually, if you look at it, is half of the shape. And if you think about this here, 3/6 are the same as a half because 3 goes into itself once. And how many times does 3 go into 6? 3 goes into 6 2 times. So 3/6 is actually the same as a half, and we've shaded in a half. So we know that our answer is definitely correct. So that is how to find a fraction of a whole number or a fraction of a shape when you're working with numerators that are more than 1 and also denominators that are more than 1. So divide by the bottom number first, then multiply your answer by the top number. I hope this helps. Let me know if you need any help. Send me an email, send me a question on Teams, okay? And try to work through it as independently as possible. And remember to challenge yourself, okay? Good luck.